Yeah, what's up, people? It's another exciting day, a beautiful Sunday, and how are you doing? Sorry, people. This is What's Your Hustle with Laurry Jones, episode 22, and I'm your humble host, Laurry Jones. I have a hustler extraordinaire, another young Nigerian hustler. I want you to sit back and listen. A beautiful one at that. How can beautiful girls be hustling in Nigeria? You see, to make money, it's an interesting thing, but you need wisdom and understanding. Okay, just sit back, grab your cup, grab your popcorn, whatever you want to grab that will make you comfortable so you can listen and grab some wisdom from this beautiful lady today. All right, you're welcome to the studio. You're welcome to What's Your Hustle with Laurry Jones. Mahmoodah, you're welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good evening, ma'am.
All right, you're welcome. So let's get straight into the interview. What's your name?
I am Mahmoodah Oyeleye.
Okay. Mahmoodah, and I was calling you Mahmoodah. All right, it's Mahmoodah. I got it now, Shay.
Yes, so I got it right.
Okay. So Mahmoodah, what is your hustle? What do you do?
So I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a creative writer. So
Okay.
the name of my business is Mama T's Place. It's an online-based retail fabric store, and I am a freelance writer. I write both poetry, essays, and fiction. I also write non-fiction. So I write this as a content writer and I also write for contests too.
Okay. Wow. Mahmoodah is a freelance writer and also an entrepreneur. And you deal on fabrics, right? Both male and
Yes,
female, or a particular brand.
I deal in fabrics for both male and female, traditional and modern.
Okay.
So
All right, people. You've heard it. That's what Mahmoodah does for a living. Her hustle is content writing and entrepreneur. She deals on fabrics. I know your clients, your customers are watching us right now. So let's continue. What inspired you to, which one are you going to tell us about? You will talk about the two, right?
yes, I'll talk about the both.
Both puzzles. Okay, so what inspired you?
So it's the quest for personal development. In this country, I've been taking entrepreneurship class since my senior secondary school days. So we've been taught that we have to create opportunities for ourselves. So that's what drove me into becoming an entrepreneur myself. Even though I'm still a student, but I'm trying to make ends meet. So that's my inspiration. The inspiration is personal development, being able to make something out of myself, out of my potentials. So that's what inspires me.
Wow, that's quite interesting. Mahmoodah said personal development is her inspiration. It's good to develop yourself. Okay, did you have fears or doubts before starting or while starting? Or even now, are there fears and doubts?
When I wanted to start my business, I started last year in 2023, March 2023. So I had the fear of whether my business is going to receive acceptance. So I'm dealing in plain and pattern fabrics. I started then with plain and patterned fabrics. So I wasn't sure if the audience, especially those in the school community, I studied in Lasso, so if they would accept this trade I'm bringing in. I've not seen anyone involved in that same trade. So I wasn't sure if the students would like the kind of fabrics I would sell. So and surprisingly they did. So currently I am facing the fear of expansion. Like if I buy a different kind of fabric. Now I'm trading currently in five kinds of fabrics. I trade in Kampala, plain and pattern fabrics, Guinea, and Adire Nur. And I also
Okay.
trade in, yes, and the Guinea is of two types. So I'm trying to expand my business, but I'm afraid that if I go and buy fabrics that are more expensive than the ones I currently offer, would they really buy it? Because there is this fear that because of the way the country is, like people who have not had enough to eat, are they going to be buying clothes? So
Mm.
yes, correct. That's the
Wow.
fear I'm facing.
Okay, the fear of having the right customers to buy the clothes, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And how did you overcome the fear, or how are you overcoming this fear now? What are you doing about it?
I've realized that being an entrepreneur is being a risk taker. Like if you don't take risks, you will never know if you don't try. So starting this business itself was taking a risk. So keeping it going too would involve taking many risks, and I will never know what the outcome is if I don't try. So if I
Okay.
ever have the opportunity to try something new that is going to help my business go forward, I'm going to put in effort for it. That's what I've realized. So I'll put in that effort first. If it doesn't turn out great, then I'll try to know what went wrong. Then I'll try to do better next time, because I think doing something the same way and having the same results shows that you're not doing something right. So I'll have to change something to get the result that I want. So along the way, I am just hoping that God is going to assist me on this journey.
Wow. All right, that's a good way to come out of your fears and doubts. All right, Nemuda network. Okay. All right. How did you start? How did you start? Did you need so much money to start? Did you break the bank? Did you collect loan? Did you need so much money to start the business?
For my business, I was empowered by my mom, so she loaned me my capital to start the business. So
Oh,
it was like I had both of us came up with the business idea together, and she's already an established businesswoman, so she's the one who like put me through, and she's the one who loaned me the capital that I used to start. And I did not need to break the bank or use a lot of money. I started my business with just 30,000 naira at that time. Things were not that costly last year.
okay. So how has the growth been? What about the content writer? Do you need money to start that one too?
No, no. Um, as content writers, the the only thing you need to invest money in is like trainings and like to upskill yourself. But I am a part of the Hilltop Creative Arts Foundation. It's a foundation for writers. So this foundation provides ready-made opportunities for writers. So and they are not paid for free. So
Oh,
I'm also a part of some other writer organizations that are able to give me these kinds of opportunities. So, because I am able to see someone or a group of people who is investing in me, so I didn't need to invest much, like in terms of finances for my creative writing.
oh,
So that's it.
wow. Wow, that's quite interesting. All right, guys, you've heard it. She didn't need to break the bank or go borrowing. It was an in-house thing. The mom equipped her and she started the business, not with so much capital, just 30K she had started. Okay, how has the growth been, Mahmoodah? Is it a gradual process or was it a fast one? You became a multi-millionaire immediately?
The growth has been gradual. So, in March we celebrated 1 year, but it's not like as if the business is now multinational or something. The business is still a small business, still trying to find its footing. And though at first I was just trading in plain and pattern fabrics, but I'm grateful right now we have 5 types of fabrics for sale, and I hope for expansion in the future. It has been gradual. Sales doesn't boom every time.
Okay.
Sometimes, like festive periods, then I might have a lot of sales because there is more need for like clothing at or during festive periods. But
Yeah.
at other times of the year, it may be slower.
Oh,
But still, I'm thankful because at least little by little, baby steps, we are moving forward. So yes, it's
okay.
been gradual, not fast.
Okay. Little by little, but the sales are trickling in. All right.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. And any failures, and what did you learn from failing? And what did you do after failing?
So when I started my business, I'm someone who has social anxiety. So I had problems with going like I realized that with students, the best like mode of advertisement is in-house advertisement. Like you visit their hostels, you advertise personally, you explain the functions of the product to them. So visiting hostels was like difficult for me because yeah, I was still dealing with the fear of acceptance. And there are some times that you visit someone's hostel and then they're not really welcoming. So you might feel like your efforts are being frustrated. So when you come outside, so yeah, that's one of the failures. Like going here after like walking around for a number of minutes, and yet you are not able to sell not even one piece of product. So yeah, how do I deal
So,
with it?
so how did
I
you
motivate.
overcome?
Yes, I self motivate. Like, okay,
Okay.
yesterday you sold 1 unit of this product, but today you walked around, you were not able to sell anything. But you have to know that how people it's like how a person perceives you is not going to be the true representation of who you are or what your business is. So if you don't
Yeah.
receive acceptance from a particular group of people or a particular person, that does not mean that what you are doing is not good enough. You just have to
Yeah.
put in more effort. Those that would accept you would accept you. You understand? No matter what you do, people that would buy what you have to offer would buy it. So if you believe in the worth of your business, you're going to move forward, taking baby steps. Yes, but you know that you have achieved something along the way. So yes, that's how I've been able to move forward by self motivating.
Wow, self-motivating. That's a good one. Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
The goal of my business has been to provide quality, beautiful, affordable fabrics for my customers. And I want them to have a beautiful customer experience while at it. So in the next 5 years, I hope to see the dream of my business coming to life. I want it to have a physical unit. Now it's still online, but I want it to be physical, to have a store, a physical store where people can visit and come
Hmm.
for that beautiful, affordable quality fabrics. I also want to I'm someone who believes in servant leadership and social entrepreneurship. I want to give back to society for my business. So I'm looking forward to contributing to charities or partnering with charity organizations, giving out clothes for my business. But that's going to be after I've made tangible profits because my business is still growing. It's not really feasible to give out clothes right now. So in 5 years, I hope to be able to make enough profit to be able to give out to people and contribute to society.
Wow, that's a very good dream. You will get there. So what's the plan? Do you have plans? This is your goal. What's the plan of getting there?
So the plan
How?
is, um I want to improve my online presence because I don't have enough followers because for a business that is online based, I do not have like enough um online presence currently, like to improve the sales. So through um ads, through social, I mean, through promotion strategies, content writing strategies, I'm going to try to input my content writing skills into my business to improve my social media presence so that I can increase the followership so that the business is going to have a wider range. So, the more people that can see what I'm posting online, that means the more people who will know about my business and the more potential customers that I would have. That way,
Yeah,
I can increase my sales and look forward to the goal that I hope to achieve.
yeah, that's a good plan. A very good plan. Okay, what's your advice for people that want to start this same hustle? The two of them, creative writing and maybe going into this fabric business. What's your advice?
For creative writers, one of the things, the obstacles a creative writer who is a beginner is going to face is rejections. Like, I remember when I started writing in 2021 and the scores of rejection mails I would get. If you submit to like 10 in a hundred, only 10 um, in a hundred magazines or journal that you would send your pieces to, would send you an acceptance mail. Like as a beginner who is just starting. And this is not a picture of what your capabilities are or the quality of your work. It's just a picture of what they want and how related what you have submitted is to what they want. So, as a beginner who is a freelance writer, you have to know that what an editor of a magazine thinks of your work does not actually represent the capability of you yourself. It doesn't mean that okay, because this editor rejected your work, it means that that work is not good enough. You might have submitted the work to like 5 magazines and then it receives rejection mails and then you submit it for a contest and then that same work goes ahead and wins the prize. So just keep yourself focused and try to be a better writer than you were before. Like try every day to be a better writer than you were yesterday so that you can prove your capabilities. You understand? And don't let your rejection mails define you. And for someone who wants to be an entrepreneur, I think entrepreneurship, I would say entrepreneurship is patience. It's the it's the ability to like fall, stumble, and stand up again and keep going. Yeah, you are hot, yeah, you are tired, but you have to keep going. If for an entrepreneur, you are going to be the fuel for yourself, for your ambitions. You're going to be the one motivating yourself. Because sometimes people would not motivate you, they can be like, really, the quality of our fabrics are not that good. You understand? You would hear things that would make you want to cry, will make you want to stop, will make you want to give up. But you have to keep pushing as an entrepreneur. Don't get tired. Just know the goal, the cake is there. You reach for it. Continue staring at it. That light at the end of the tunnel. That's what you are going for. Don't stop hustling. Yes, that's my
Wow,
advice to both entrepreneurs
wow.
and content.
All right, that's a good one. I told you guys that she's wisdom packed. I hope you are grabbing. I'm learning so much from her. Okay, what's your business style? How do you maintain your customers? How do you make them happy?
So I'm the kind of person who I want to get connected not just with this person as a customer, but with their personality themselves. So when I come, we are like when I'm coming to advertise my products here, I'm like, what's your favorite color? Like before I even bring out what I have to say, okay, what's your favorite color? This is like pink. And I'm bringing out variety of fabrics with pink outlined in them. I'm not like I think this is going to suit you. You understand? So I want to know your personal tastes when I'm bringing what I have to you. You understand? I believe like when you want to sell something, you have to know you might be selling the right thing, but you're not selling to the right person, or you are not selling it at the right time. So I love to meet my customers at the right time. Maybe I don't like to go during the week to an hostel to advertise my goods because I know they'll probably be tired from school work and everything. So I'll prefer to go in the weekend. So I'm putting them in mind. I take my customers as paramount. So when I'm visiting, I want to know want to know them themselves, not just get them to buy the product. And even after they have bought the product, I want to still keep in touch with them. Like I'm seeing their status. This person is having a convocation. I'm saying congratulations. I want to get to know you. You understand? Personally. So when like you try to be a part of your customers' lives in itself, so they are going to like appreciate your business more. It's like they'll feel like they're part of the story in itself. You understand? It's like when I was celebrating my 1 year anniversary in March earlier, I created a video. I included photos of my customers who rocked my fabric for Eid last year. So I now posted it. They were happy. You understand? Even some of them that I did not include their pictures because I didn't have it then. They were even like willing to send the photos. Like I think being making your customers feel included in your business's growth, in your business's life is going to make them feel like part, like they are going to make them want to contribute more.
Mm,
It's it's the understanding that you're a part of someone's success story, like someone's
yeah,
growth, and I think that gives everybody like a level of satisfaction.
yeah.
Yes, so that's my in of business.
Wow, that's a good one. Okay. Any promos? Are there projects on the way? Network. Can you hear me?
I didn't get the question, ma.
Yeah, I said that. Do you have any promos presently? Are there projects that you have on the way?
Mm, earlier there was um sales promotions for Eid, but right now I'm
Okay, it has
still
ended.
strategizing. Yes, has ended. I'm still
Okay,
strategizing, thinking
okay.
of like since it's not a festive period, thinking of new ways to entice my customers to come.
Yeah.
So it's pending
Okay,
right now.
that's a good one. So from time to time you run promos, right?
Um, I only
Once in
run
a while.
promos like once in a while.
During
It's not like
festive periods. Okay. All right, Mahmoodah. Can we have your contact details? How can you be contacted for customers that are already watching, intending customers? How can they contact you?
you can contact me via social media through Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at Mahmoodah Oyeleye. So
All
it is Mahmoodah Oyeleye. Mahmoodah Oyeleye, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm usually active on those three platforms. And you can also contact me through my phone number. It's always active. +2349124493608. I'll be expecting you. I'm going to treat you like a king and queen when you come into my DM. Be sure of
All
that.
right, all right, people. This is a young Nigerian hustler. We have to encourage her, okay? Let's flood her social media handles, patronize her so that her business will start booming. Okay, that's where we draw the curtain for today's interview. I really enjoyed interviewing you today, Mahmoodah. I learned a lot. Your wisdom is so top notch. Thank you for coming to What's Your Hustle with Laurry Jones, episode 22. Thanks once
Thank
again.
you. for having me. I really appreciate this opportunity that your platform has given me. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, viewers, thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed on our YouTube channel, please go now and subscribe because I will be bringing, in fact, hustlers extraordinary. Nigerian people, Nigerians are hustlers. You will see things. There are businesses that you can even start without money, little money, and you will be established. Just continue watching What's Your Hustle with Laurry Jones. Um, Subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. Until we meet again in the next episode. Mahmoodah, can you say bye to the viewers?
Bye. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure.
All right. Thanks, people, for watching, and see you in our next episode. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.